Hello everybody, I'm here to tell you about Bits and Bobs. This is version 0.1.1 for Scrap Mechanic version 0.43. Sorry, I'm going to try not to jump around on too much stuff. I know it may make some people motion sick. Anyways, I've set up a real quick automated farm. This is the kind of original purpose for Bits and Bobs, or the original problem it set out to solve. It ended up solving a few others in the process, which is nice, but long story short, we got our farm here. It's got some fertilizer on it. Hopefully it grows by the end of me talking about all this so I can actually show it off. Either way, I'll cut. And this is our big, combine harvester, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, it has vacuum pumps here that suck stuff up, and then water, and then vacuum pumps to replant. I don't know if the water works. I'm not too good at this, to be completely honest, but whatever. Why are you here? You should be like a regular block. No, not there either. There we go. Okay, anyways. This is pretty standard though. Everyone's, probably at least seen these, maybe set these up themselves, sensors along it to be able to trigger the stuff. This isn't exactly what I'm strong at, but I've got a little button here that I can press to send it down and back, and you can automate this, put it on like a timer, on like a really long timer, and then it'll just automatically go back and forth every now and then checking the crops, and then it'd be fully automated, because normally you would have to come up here and kind of route things and take out the extra stuff and fiddle with the seeds when they get full, but not anymore. So when it sucks up the stuff, it'll suck up the seeds and the crops, which will go into this chest. This vacuum pump here has a sensor underneath it that tells it when it's at the station, so these 3 blocks here, and will actually transfer the items from that chest into this chest here. And to just showcase how that works, boop, there we go, and voila. So nothing there anymore, and now it's over here. These two are special. These are filtered vacuum pumps. I'm going to be making a custom model for them eventually. For now, they're just kind of a different color, which does mean that you could paint them the same as the regular ones and then never know which one's which, but semantics, alright? So this one has carrot seeds, and this one has carrot crops. And again, just like that one, vacuum pumps can now transfer items. So these filtered ones will transfer, in this case, the carrot seeds into here, and the carrot crop into here. This thing over here is my solution to overflow. It's just a trash can. So like if I had, if I had a thing down here, place it in, and it's gone. And to show, let me pop out of creative limited mode. Oh wow, look, I've got all this trash in my inventory. Well, good to know. Let's just junk it all. Yeah, this is a nice feeling. Just clear out the inventory. Forget the water bucket too. Whatever, who cares? All this stuff. It only transfers 1 item per tick. That's intentional. I'm eventually going to make it to where you can upgrade it to transfer more items, so it'll empty out quicker, and possibly even return portions of whatever you scrap. But we'll get around to that eventually. So what's happening here is I have inventory sensors, which is another thing added by Bits and Bobs, and this has a percentage from empty all the way up to full, and they're in 10% increments. And then you have down here an adjustment for whether the inventory needs to be greater than, or if you click toggle, less than. And that starts triggering this, but this isn't going to do anything because it has nothing to send out. Actually, I guess specifically it'd be this. Yeah, this one here. Yep, there it is. Because basically, with this at greater than, in this case just 10%, because I just want to kind of show it off, if this inventory here, and we'll pop back into unlimited, see, hey, nice, some crops have grown. Alright, cool, we'll show that in just a second. If this chest reaches above 10% full, so nothing here, oh, I forgot about those. Ugh, you're gonna be, stop stealing my items, how dare you. Hold on, let's turn this off. Stop. Since this thing's only going to be done with carrot seeds, it doesn't matter, and I'll get to what that does in just a second. So again, going back to this, so the items are here, that one's still fine. As soon as we breach above 10%, it turns that on, which shoots it into the destroyer, the incinerator as it's called, and destroys the item. So now we can plug this back up, because what, I guess it doesn't, oh yeah, that one, because we want this to be constantly running. So as this fills up with carrot seeds, it'll be slowly attempting to push them into this, which, now that, yeah, no, this is still fine. I was going to say, now that I think about it, I probably should put a switch on it like this one, but since this is behind it, anyways, it doesn't matter, things. So it'll send the carrot seeds into this one, which then sends the carrot seeds into these two. I don't really have that many carrot seeds probably, so this harvest isn't going to work that well the first time. Anyways, well, alright, let me just fall off, that'd be cool. Point is, once this fills up, this can no longer transfer items to it because it's full. So this will start filling up, and then once this fills up, or in the case of our inventory sensor, above 10%, it'll start trashing the items. So your farm doesn't get backed up with seeds anymore. It now can sort the seeds out and sort the carrots out, and then if the carrots get full, it'll overflow them. If the seeds get full, it'll overflow those into the trash can, into the incinerator. Now something else nice to note here is that this is a vehicle, and it's able to actually transfer items to a different vehicle. It can transfer items to the same vehicle, which actually in this case it is doing. I have it connected down here, but that's just for being able to connect the sensor to this timer, which you could just put on there. I was just being lazy and didn't want to build another timer. So you can have, for instance, your own vehicle from your, like, going out chopping down stuff or harvesting component kits and circuits, and when you drive back into base, you just drive up to a little unfilled chest, turn on your vacuum pump, and spit all your inventory out into your base, and then it can sort out into wherever it needs to. And given that there's now filtered vacuum pumps that can send items to chests, you can have your one chest split out into a bunch of different chests and have, like, your chest for circuits, your chest for crafting components, or for component kits rather, and then pipe all those together into your craft bot, and voila, it's sorted for in case you want to grab stuff, and also still connected to your craft bot, which is super handy. So these have, it looks like, all grown, so let's go ahead and send this down the track and see what hopefully happens. Awesome. Okay, that's working so far, that's good. Okay, the rest of it doesn't. Cool, don't worry about that. That's just me being bad at making a farmer thing. It's supposed to, oh well, this only happens on the rise phase. Well, whatever. Anyways, if we get up here quick enough, we'll see that this has seeds and carrots, and then as it pops into here, it's going to go ahead and fill up all the carrots. Did I forget to, I didn't even put these plugged in. There you go. So that's filling up with carrots, which is sorting into these. And then once it gets through all the carrots, eventually, there it is. Now it'll start transferring seeds, which this one will start transferring into here. So there you have it. Sorted out carrots and seeds. And then of course these are now transferring over into here, which goes back into there. So you automatically have your seeds being split out and put back into your harvester planter, and then carrots themselves split out, or whatever crop you want split out, and put into your chest for you to come and grab whenever you want, or piped wherever. The item transfer works with pipes as well, so you could have this just be your staging area, and then have a pipe going off to your base or whatever that then pushes it into your actual chest. Of course, my microphone died. Anyways, as I was saying, you have your 2 stacks of carrots, and because this inventory sensor is set to, oh, in this case I forgot to set this one low, 10% we'll say, and then you come in here and boop, and it starts transferring out, which is really handy. Of course, just going straight to the trash can, which we won't even see because it's too fast. But yeah, so there's inventory sorting and vehicle pipe, chest inventory, whatever transfer, and fully automated farm if you're slightly better than me and actually make it work. But all that wrapped up, There's just a quick showcase of bits and bobs, just one of the ideas, the original idea for the mod. Very clearly not the only use case of it though, and thank you very much for trying the mod if you have. If not, you can download it on Reddit. I'll put a link in the description. And I look forward to seeing what you guys create, and I look forward to creating myself. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Also, another note real quick. Thanks to Etopser HC, I don't know how to pronounce it. Here's the name on the screen. On Reddit, they made a pumpable oil pumpable oil mod that allows vacuums to suck up oil, and I've gotten in contact and they said that I can kind of take over on keeping that one updated and integrate it into bits and bobs, so vacuum pumps now also can harvest oil for you, which is like yay. It will also start harvesting water, which just means that you'll need a filter vacuum pump to filter the water into the trash, because who needs more water than they can handle? Nobody. But yeah, that's it officially now. Thank you again, and goodbye.